Night, hails from Hamilton, Ontario, hangs his hat at Aquanova Brewery, is well known throughout Levity Comedy Club for his open mic nights, but most importantly is Magnum PI Mustache. And you take a look at this, it does not get any better than that, Joanne. It does not get any better than that. It's fantastic. I'd like to call up Trevor Curle. Come on up.
Give it up for Andrew, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Yeah, Hamilton. Make some noise if you know about that place. You're curious, you're like, why is he standing up straight? Cool, guys. So Joanne, it's your birthday? I love my birthday, because it's always the time when they sing a song with my name in it. We won't do that, because I only have so much time up here. Maybe after, as a collective group, we can do that after the show. Cool, guys. Normally, what's today, Saturday? Supposed to be at piano lessons? Yeah, I'm here. Which means that I'm not learning the song that I should be playing. If you guys know it, it's called the Hokey Pokey. See, the problem is every time I go into the lesson to play it, right, I go to put my right hand in. And I've taken my right hand out, the music stops playing. And at this point in my lesson, I turn around to my teacher, and I look at her, and she says, "Trevor, that's what it's all about." It's called the Hokey Pokey. Are you guys discussing when we're going to sing Happy Birthday, or... I remember before the show, we said go outside the room when we were going to talk. So make some noise if you love your job. And those are the people with the day off tomorrow. Yeah, I know I love my job. I love going in every day. I have a great attitude. I'm probably that guy that you hate working with. Yep. But we just hired this new employee. Morale has been down here. So I decided to boost morale, and I was going to bring out trivia cards. You know? Cool, boost morale, right? Unfortunately, this idiot is my partner. I was like, you know what? Take the answers down. We're going to win this. First question comes up. It's, what are crayons made out of? And I look over, and he's writing down colors. Okay. One wrong, that's cool. Second question, what company came up and designed ChatGPT? And I look over and he's writing down China. Dude, it says company, not country. He goes, no, made in China, isn't that French? I gotta talk to HR, man. What the fuck? The third question that really got me concerned for my safety at my job was, how many bones in the human hand? And I swear to God, I look over and he's traced his palm. And he goes, like, bro, if you answer 5 right now, turn that into a turkey, we're gonna have some issues. Anyone got a co-op kid at work? Anyone got to babysit for 3 hours a day? Just me. But no, we got this new co-op kid at work. I don't know if you can tell by the mustache, I am a plumber. Actually, on my first day I showed up, I didn't have one, and they're like, Trevor, you gotta grow it, it's part of the uniform. So here I am 15 years later. It originally was giving directions. It's now giving rides. Thank you. Back to this co-op kid, but we're looking for, like, you almost want to pick your co-op kid like a starter Pokemon. You know what I mean? We're looking for a Squirtle. But yeah, we got this hothead that won't shut up, like this table over here. Call him a young Charmander. But if you know me, after the 5th comic, we're going to be smoking weed, so we're just really looking for a Bulbasaur, you know what I'm saying? But you got to watch your lingo around these kids. You know, they're 16, 17. You don't want to spoil their brain too early, right? You can't say the same words you were saying 2 weeks ago. You can't say pussy. You got to say supervisor. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cool. Appreciate you. And like I said, for smoking weed, anyone smoke weed in here? Yeah. That's too much noise. Sus. But no, I smoked weed so much since like 16, every day, all day. And it got to November last year. I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a sober November and discover who I am as a person. Don't do it. So, obviously, you know, being sober is new to me. I had to figure out how to get throughout the day, the week, the night. So the first week was the hardest. I mostly just hid in the bathroom at work. And like I said, I am a plumber. Pretty easy. Week 2 was actually pretty cool. My bank called me. It was kind of like a wellness check, like a green alert. Like, Trevor, we've noticed your bank account's been higher than you've been. Are you still breathing? Yes, it's called fresh air. Should try it. Week 3 was when the withdrawals kicked in. So I started getting nightmares. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but I'd be watching something before bed, and that was going to be in my nightmare. Has anyone ever seen the movie Megan? So we've all had this nightmare, cool. So in my nightmare, she's chasing me down the hallway, right? She's throwing her body parts. She's throwing her arm. She's throwing her leg. Least you can do is throw a titty, you know what I'm saying? Trying to wake up motorboat, you know what I mean? Week 4 is when it kind of really clicked in, and I was like, you know what, I gotta start smoking weed again. I was watching, did anyone play video games in here? A couple of virgins, cool. I actually watch people play video games on Twitch, extra virgin. So this guy was playing this game called Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight, there's 4 survivors, and there's 1 killer. Okay, I'm one of the survivors in the middle of the night, waking up cold sweats, trying to go away from this killer. Like, I can't do this anymore. So I started watching porn before bed. Now it's no longer cold sweats that I'm waking up in. I feel like you're not like my coworker with the colors and crayons, so I don't have to say the word. If you don't know, find me outside smoking a joint, and I'll say the 2 words for you. Cool, guys, cool. I'm going to be honest and open and upfront with you guys. Don't tell many people this, but I just stopped saying the N-word at home. The reaction I was looking for, that's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've been saying yes to doing the laundry. I've been saying yes to doing the dishes. I said yes to going down on my girlfriend last night. Okay, I lied. I don't have a girlfriend. But no, I've been thinking about getting back on the dating sites. You know what I mean? Put myself back out there. But you can't put the pictures online that were, 20 years ago. Because those are the best ones, right, Ben? They're the ones for your full body, early 20s, You get to 25, 30, it's just my upper half. I'm 36. A lot of the selfies I'm sending are just my forehead. And it's just to prove that I have a hairline, you know what I mean? Awesome, awesome. Ben, that's with a B?
Yeah, of course.
Cool, just want to make sure. Not a great speller, never have been. Luckily, I think we can be friends. I grew up with parents with 3-letter names. Mom. Dad. I have a bro. No sis. I have an uncle. But we just don't speak anymore. It's his loss. And my aunt, she's like really, really tiny. Spelling joke. Cool, guys. Cool. We'll do these last 2 here, and I'll get it out of your hair, and we can bring up the next comic. How are we doing, sir? You golf? Got the quarter zip on. What are you? No, I love golfing. I'm looking forward to the season starting. Anyone golfing here ever have a hole-in-one? A couple people, awesome, awesome. I got a couple friends who have hole-in-ones, and I saw a couple last week at the golf simulator. And I saw my buddy Marcus. I was like, Marcus, I would love to get a hole-in-one. And he goes, Trevor, you do have a hole-in-one. And technically I do. It's on a golf simulator. That's not the same thing, man. That's like I'm hitting into a shower curtain, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? That's like me saying I have like a 20 kill streak in Call of Duty. I don't have one of those in real life. So actually, for comedy, I actually used to be a serial killer. Yeah, until I couldn't stomach it anymore. Sat down with my doctor, looked me in the eyes, and he said, Trevor, you eliminate that gluten. So I'm no longer murdering bowls of cereal. I know, a cheap one. All right, guys. Well, I know this one here. So like I said, I'm from Hamilton. A lot of my friends hang out at funerals. I don't know if you guys do that. No, just me. Got into collecting eulogy cards. So I'm looking for the Uncle Ben. I have the Uncle Rick that I want to, exchange, maybe trade, but it has to be the pre-1990. It's the hologram. You can shine it up to the light, comes back to life potentially. But I got my eyes on a specific card. It's called the Blue Eyes White Grandpa. And if you find 3 of those and you combine them together, it becomes racist. Just like my ex-girlfriend, guys, who was a bit of a racist, who I had to break up with, because every time I was in the room, she dropped the hard R. Yeah. She kept on calling me Trevor. When clearly my name is Trevor. And I feel like after tonight, we're all homies. You guys can call me Trevor. I'm going to bring up Andrew. You guys been right. See you later.